Hello everyone, welcome back to my... One second. Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, I won't really be talking about, video games. Well, I will, but I won't be really talking about, playing games and stuff like that. Really, what I'm going to be talking about is stuff happening in Roblox, and what I mean by that is, basically... As a lot of people who play Roblox know, Roblox lost copyright. Well, the oof sound. They replaced it with this. Well, they replaced it with something else. And no one really knows the reason why they chose to use that sound in the first place. All that people know is that was the original death sound for Roblox. And there is a new death sound because of copyright issues. Which, I don't really like to go into stuff like copyright a lot. Because that's not really my job to. Well, I make videos. But it's really sad because it's an icon for Roblox. Well, it was. And that used to be like the sound that you would always hear. Such a goofy sound that was just a really cool and goofy sound that people would use. And we no longer have that. So, also other stuff, like, no, it was a very good, icon, and people loved the sound, and it was just, what everyone would hear. They replaced it with something else, and... I don't really mind it. I just like the oof sound better. But so they added it in, I think it was about 2017 they added it in. And it was from a 2000s game. I don't know the name of it. But from that game, that's where it was from. That 2000s game. And really, everyone thought that it was Roblox's. So I think that may be one of the main reasons why the copyright had to be like that, is because people thought it was Roblox's and they were not really thinking of who it was actually for. They just freaking disappeared. Okay. Pant. Bunny, small boy. But it's just sad for a lot of people. In other relations, so I have probably posted more Tower Defense Simulator stuff than any of the stuff on here. So I will be talking a little about that. So basically, in Tower Defense Simulator, I haven't posted two major updates. So after the update with the solar eclipse. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm going to restart what I was saying about the solar eclipse update. In the Frost Invasion update, there was a map that got deleted that everyone knows, called the what was it called? Oh yeah, I know the name, but it's hard to remember because you can, it's nuclear wastelands or toxic wastelands or something like that. It was called something like that. And now it's called nuclear toxic wastelands 2. And this update, well, they were revamping the entire thing about this map, even the enemies, because they are trying to make it all harder, but they're also making stuff easier, like the hardcore. Instead of 2 Void Reavers, there's only 1 for the final boss. But this guy, instead of has tripled his HP since the last time we saw him. He now has, I'm pretty sure he has like 1.5 million HP. He used to have 500,000 HP. And that's a big buff for the boss. But we do have like way better troops, such as the Accelerator and Engineer. So it wouldn't really be hard to defeat, because normally whenever you defeat it, you would get a premium crate, and you could only get premium crates from getting 100, well, from using 100 Robux to buy it. So yeah. Another thing about it is whenever it was a very long map too, so it almost is like beating Fallen on a different map would actually be harder than beating the nuclear thing on that map, because the map had 4 circles, it now has 3, but it would just take such a long time, and they were so close together that the circles were so close together that if you wanted to, you could literally just, you know what I mean, you could literally just go and, what am I trying to say? You could literally just go and beat it, maybe in your first or second try. And also, long-range troops would be able to hit the entire map. And even, like, medium range, like, maybe, troops such as the Accelerator, that's medium ranged. What I'm trying to say is, these troops are, like, very, 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 like, they would be able to hit the entire map without a DJ buff. And with a DJ buff, they'd be able to hit more than the entire map. So it was just like a little easy. And it was supposed to be an extremely hard map, like the Badlands Fallen. Very hard. Like, extremely hard to beat. If you know what Badlands Fallen is like, you get an entire tower for beating that. A tower that can also have a golden variant, which gives you money, which is extremely overpowered, but the only reason they had to put in an extremely hard map. So basically, the Badlands map has 2 lanes. It is extremely hard because 2 lanes and it's short. So from where the kind of Fallen King spawns, you won't be able to kill him in time to actually defeat him. So that's a hard map to do. But the Nuclear Wastelands map, or whatever it's called, was easy. Even though it has like new, like different enemies and stuff like that, it just was easy, so they had to buff it a ton. One of my next videos will be on that. It might take a while because I'm trying to beat it. And it is an extremely hard map to beat. So for now, I am going to be talking about it. And another thing is that this map, well, okay, after that, I'm going to tell you about the other major thing. So the addition of the Engineer, after like maybe Well, after a couple of years of Below saying that he would add the engineer in, he never did. He finally actually added it in, and it's very overpowered. Way overpowered than I thought. It might be the new best tower, because they don't have the War Machine and Mecha base up for sale anymore. You could buy it, but you have to be like an extreme OG. And you also had to have a lot of stuff. I am not an extreme OG. I am an OG. I just haven't played since it was made. But the reason I say that is because I've been keeping up with content updates and stuff like that. But basically, you can't get it anymore. That's just what I'm trying to say. And Below Natural added the Mecha, well, the War Machine back in. Not really in the way you thought you would think. But what I mean is he added it back in to Tower Defense Simulator, but not as a tower, as one of the turrets from the engineer. You have a War Machine sentry, we'll call him. And these War Machine sentries were very, very, very powerful, but very expensive. You might know what the War Machine sentry is just because of, well, you might not even know what it is, but you might know what it is just because of the every upgrade art. You have upgrade arts. I'm out of, I don't really need that. But out of upgrade arts, and these upgrade arts just tell you. The upgrade arts are good, and they tell, because the accelerators that actually have the upgrade art, it uses the War Machine's upgrade art. And the War Machine's upgrade art is very good. But basically, they have so the 5th upgrade is Minigunner. It's a Minigunner sentry thing, turret thing, whatever. And then you have the War Machine, but that's basically it. But with that, you also have the Duck Hunt Spring event. There was a Valentine's event, but that was only for there was no like bosses or anything new. It was just a new skins. So that's about everything that's happened. And I've already gotten this though, but thank you for watching and have a great day. Peace.